EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the check.
Run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
49-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's brought down so close to the goal line. Didn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the 1. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 47 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Benson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
They'll run with Benson, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in.
That one, take it in. Rick Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. That is first touchdown of the new year.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Let's go now.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now, faking the give. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Come on, come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Left thing 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up. And
he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now Purdy. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Get set. Yellow.
On second down, Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Outside. Yellow. Watch out. Yellow. Out.
To throw is Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the air is Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19, 70, Tampa Wolf. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Ready. Viking 18.
On the ground is Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Here comes third and 6.
Come on. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
From his end zone, Purdy. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. Maybe 9 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18, go.
Now this looks like a design run. And this will be a Falcons first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here's a designed run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Panther 60, Panther 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, go.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 11.
Get it? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60, 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. '79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You sell it left, but it's not enough. You better reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Somebody gotta do it. I know. Somebody gotta do it. I see the G. Watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Go ahead. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Hands up. Yellow.
Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Yellow.
Purdy now on second down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
Okay, break. Seven Pirates. Let's go now. 60 Bison. Trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
That's up. Here we go. Watch out. Yellow.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Watch out.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Purdy going to put it up again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Yellow. 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 Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. Take it in at the 8. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Now, faking the give. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Hey, Trav. 18, Rattler. 18, Panther 11. Panther 11. 19, Lion.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Now, he'll air one out. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. York, good on the extra point. And the Falcons have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. Pickup of 9. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Purdy hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Okay, ready?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready, let's go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's to the right side and incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 6.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd down, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done.
Get set.
Out of his end zone, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the 49ers back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hold it ready.
2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go now.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but The offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he did a pretty good job here to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback, the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Check. Warriors, 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Yellow.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down, and he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up plays in this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Get set. 18. Love. Check. Go ahead. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Here we go. Yellow.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
At the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Dragon 60. Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. York is good on the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Left, left. Yellow. Get set. Get yellow.
Purdy on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
11. Yellow. Outside. Go ahead. Outside. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
37-yard line.
Get set. 18. What's up? Yellow. Yellow. Right there. Yellow. Me. Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. Watch out. Up.
Here's Purdy again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Over here. Yellow. Get set. Hands up. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Throwing again is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get up.
They run over center with Robinson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's done a a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Let's go. Let's go.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. He's a gain of a yard.
It's 3rd and 4.
Come on. Hey. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll run with Robinson. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Ready.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Falcons are going to extend their lead.
That's the score. Falcons 49. 49ers 21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 18.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
11. Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jalen Walker. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick in this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move James. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.